Hello everybody, it's Claire here from My Creative Spirit with something a little different. If you love to give handmade Petit Fours for Christmas, Deep Mini Window Box and our Petit Four Box has been designed to hold your handmade sweets and, in this case, Marzipan Fruits. So our two boxes are the single layer one, which is here. How nice do they look? Filled with Marzipan Fruits, and our double box, Deep Mini Window Box, which is designed to take 2 layers, so 32 sweets. You could fill them with bought sweets or handmade sweets, truffles or Marzipan Fruits. So in this video I'm going to show you how to make the Marzipan Fruits. It's been a while since I've taught these. I used to teach them every year when I taught cake decorating at our local college. And then I used to make them every year and sell them through a local delicatessens, and they were always hugely popular, and they are quite expensive if you buy them. So a double whammy if you make them yourself. You can add them into our little Petit Four box, which is gorgeous when it's decorated, and use your favourite Christmas papers. It only takes a couple of sheets to decorate them once they're assembled. And then the receiver has got a lovely box, decorated, handmade, full of gorgeous handmade Petit Fours or Marzipan Fruits or whatever you put in them. So let me take you through the basic tools that you need. I like to start off with white marzipan. It's less oily than the yellow marzipan, and I just think it has a better flavour. It's not as sweet as the yellow marzipan, so I buy mine from Sainsbury's. And to make 2 boxes of Petit Fours, so 32-ish, I've used 2 500-gram packs. I think they're 454-gram packs of white marzipan. And then I always use a paste or a powder to colour them. If you use a liquid, it changes the consistency of the marzipan and it does become really sticky. So any paste or powdered food colouring works really well. And then I like to add a little bit of blush. You can see here on the peaches and the apples. So I've used a powdered rose-coloured food edible dust mixed with a little bit of corn flour, and I add that on with a paintbrush. The corn flour just tones down the colour a little bit, so it's not quite so intense. Then you need some cloves for the stalks, some sweet cases to put each of the fruits in, a knife and a grater, and if you like them all to be uniformed, then some scales to weigh everything out. And I weigh each ball to be 17.5 grams, and that's about the right size for each of the fruits. They sit perfectly in the paper cases. So once you've coloured your marzipan, and you just knead the colour into the marzipan until it's all absorbed and you've got an even colour all the way through, then you want to roll your little weighed out balls of marzipan into a ball, and you can just do that in your hands. If you don't like the texture, then just put some plastic gloves on, and the marzipan rolls really easily under those. So I'm going to go through each fruit and show you how to make them. So once you've rolled your marzipan into a ball, to make the lemon, you take the smallest edge of a grater, or in this case I've just got an individual grater, and just press the fruit onto the marzipan, onto the grater, just to get those indentations, and then you just pinch the end so that the top shape is that lemon oval shape, and then you just drop it into your paper case. Try to get it as upright as you can. And these are really simple to make. They look beautiful when they're done, but they really are simple. So that's the lemon. And then the peach, I'm just going to use the knife. So I'm just going to roll the marzipan again, because my little balls of marzipan have been sitting around for a few minutes and they do go a bit crusty as they sort of dry off, and I want them to be smooth. And then you take your knife and just make an indentation. Take the end of a paintbrush and just push a little hole in the top. I like to go at an angle so that it sort of gives a bit of shape to the fruit. Then take a clove for your stalk and press it in, and then take a little bit of a sort of light pink rosy coloured food dust and just dust over the split. You get a really lovely bloom on the fruit. I don't know if you can see it actually on the camera. The lights might be just a bit too light or bright, but it really has got a lovely pink bloom. And then that's ready to go in the paper case. Just at an angle. And then the orange. I love the orange. You could make pumpkins very easily just by scoring them like the peach, but all the way around. So the orange needs the grater. And once you've got a nice ball of marzipan, you just roll it around on the grater to get those lovely indentations. So I'm sort of rolling the top half rather than all the way over, and then set it down, bring your paintbrush in, press it down into the top of the orange, and then take a clove, and you want to stick the stalk into the orange rather than having it sticking up. And that's it. That is the orange. Pop him in his little case. Move them along. I'm going to leave the strawberry to last because the red goes all over my hands. So now we're going to make the apple, and the apple is made in exactly the same way as the peach, just with green marzipan. So I'm just going to roll it. I'm just going to make a little split. Just put an indentation in the top with the end of the paintbrush. Take a clove, press it in, and then just a little bloom of pink around the split. And it really does make them look quite realistic. I think you can see the bloom better on that one. And then drop it into its little case. And then we've got the pear. So the pear is quite a nice shape. I'm just going to roll this and soften it down again. You could make plums. I did used to make plums with purple, sort of burgundy purple food colouring, but that one I can't seem to get hold of. But they would make nice Halloween gifts. Plums and oranges for Halloween, purple and orange. So the pear you want to roll into a sort of elongated shape once you've got your ball, just to get that neck going. Then just make a little hole in the top and a little hole in the bottom. It does help to sort of round out that base. And then take your clove, stick it into the top, and then just roll again just to reshape, and drop it into your paper case. So quick. And then the strawberry. So let's just re-roll this little ball and make it nice and pliable. I'm working on a surface that is non-craft linked, so there's no ink or anything. I'm going to contaminate the fruits. you can see the red is coming off. Red colouring is pure E124 and it's the one that makes you the most hyperactive, so just thought I'd add that in. I don't eat the red ones. And then once you've got your circle shape, you want to start to sort of shape it so it's pointed at one end, strawberry shaped, and then just lightly roll it over the grater just to get your indentations. They only need to be on the top, and then make a little hole with the end of your paintbrush and stick your clove in, and then drop it into your paper case. Excuse my plaster, I've had an accident. And that's it. That is a quick and easy way to make your marzipan fruits. And then when they're all in their box, let's just move them up. This is what they look like. So this little box takes 16, as I said, and the double one takes 32. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I'll put a link to the Petit Four Box and the Deep Mini Window box in the description below the video. We do have an offer on for 3 boxes in either size with 3 rolls of our signature black construction tape that they go together with, and then you can buy them as individual items too. So have fun if you decide to make marzipan fruits, and enjoy the festive season. Thanks very much for watching. Do give me the thumbs up if you've enjoyed the video, and subscribe to my channel, and then you'll be kept up to date with new projects and products as they come out. Bye for now.